lock and load, Allen Powers. It's the Allen Powers Show. Yeah. Where we lock and load. Come on. It's the Allen Powers Show. Yeah. Where we lock and load. Come on. It's the Allen Powers Show. Yeah. Where we lock and load. It's the Allen Powers Show. Yeah. Where we lock and load. Come on. Yeah. Where we lock and load, Allen Powers. It's the Allen Powers Show. Yeah. Where we lock and load. Come on. It's the Allen Powers Show. Yeah. Where we lock and load. Come on. It's the Allen Powers Show. Yeah. Where we lock and load. It's the Allen Powers Show. Yeah. Where we lock and load. Come on. Yeah.
Welcome to another edition of the Allen Powers Show. Got my man Vic in the. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? No. Can you hear me? Hold on. Whoa.
Yeah, I can hear you now. I can hear you. Yep. Yeah, we're good.
My man.
Yes, sir.
Allen Powers Show live Wednesday night. A lot going on. Oh, hold on. We got a returning guest. Been gone for a minute.
Yes, sir. What's up, baby?
Hey there,
He's
Mr.
on the move.
Mr. Mike.
He's
Mr. Michael.
I'm on the move, baby. I'm about to be stationary in 1 second.
That's all good. It's all good. I'm glad to have you back, bro. Lots to discuss. NFL. Its season is back Thursday. KD comparing his Warriors to the 76ers. But we're gonna jump it off with some baseball talk because trade deadline is over. The Dodgers get the best pitcher again, but the Cubs don't care nothing about that. We just swept them. And the races are heating up. The Cubs, listen, we got plenty of injuries, but we still showing up and showing out. Vic, I'm trying to go to the game in a couple weeks, and they play the White Sox at the crib.
Yeah,
I'm trying to go to that game.
They got 3 days, the 17th, 18th, and the 19th.
I'm trying to go to the I believe the Wednesday game, the night game.
That's the 19th. Man, yes, it's a lot of people going to that game too.
Okay.
Yeah.
How you feeling about the Cubs?
Hey, bro.
With the additions that they made and how they just swept the Dodgers.
Hey, bro. They just did. They just shored up their weaknesses, bro. They had already designated Jameson Taillon for assignment because he stunk. You know what I'm saying? Just stunk. Just period. He just stunk. It was time. And then you was also able to get Colin Ray out of the rotation because he stink too. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So I like how they was able to show up the rotation. Not only that, and then they also have a couple like 3 or 4 long guys who can come in like if the starter get knocked out early and can still pitch for you, like Javier Assad. And even though I'm not really a big fan, a guy like Colin Ray. And, I just like how they showed up the bullpen, though, too, man. I just like how they showed up the bullpen and how they added to their outfield depth by getting that guy. You can give Pico Armstrong a day off from center field and let him actually just DH. And that's, kind of cool. Have him fresh for the stretch run, bro. I'm excited for the Cubs, bro. I just look at this roster. Now that they're healthy in the pitching staff, they can play with anybody. They got the best defense. They have the best defensive metrics in the Major League Baseball by far. Like the next closest team to them defensively is like 20-something percentage points behind, bro. It's a big gap between the Cubs and the second best defensive team in baseball, and that's where they're gonna get their bread and butter. They pitchers now. They got a lot of pitchers who pitch to contact. They don't have like the big strikeout guys. They got guys pitch to contact and let that defense behind them make plays, bro. I'm excited to see, bro. This team right now is stronger than the team that made the playoffs last year.
And what I'm excited about is up and down the lineup, they can hit. One thing I don't like about today's baseball though is a lot of players on the team is not hitting for average like they used to.
Nah.
We got a couple of And I hate that because the Tony Gwynn's of the baseball making contact, putting the ball in play, and batting 300 was an achievement. These guys batting 215, 219, bro, that's terrible.
Yeah, bro.
They okay with it.
Yeah, Dansby Swanson, bro. Yeah. I like for Abe Hitter though. I can see why his batting average low because I'm here, bro. the lower you bat in the order, the worse pitches that you see. I'm just keeping it a buck. So they down there chasing, bro, trying to make it happen when they get the chance. You know what I'm saying? But I'm with you though, bro. Like the days of the 5 or 6, 8, 10, 15 guys batting over 300, it's crazy. Like I was looking at the stat the other day when Tony Gwynn batted 370. You had like 4 or 5 guys right behind him batting in the 350s. Then you had like another 3 or 4 guys batting in the 330s. It was like 1998. At the end of the season, you had like 20 batters batted over 300. I want to say last year you had in the league total combined in the American League and the National League, you had like 15.
Yeah, it's bad. Hey, Mike, I want to get you in real quick, man. I know your Royals are not quite in the race, but looking at the Cubs and what they did, and looking at the MLB scope, what you think about what the Cubs are doing right now?
Oh yeah, man. The Cubs, they definitely showed me something this past 3 games. You know what I'm saying, giving the Dodgers the business all 3 games. Yeah, my Royals, you know what I'm saying, they ain't cutting it out, man. Our bullpen is terrible. But the Cubs are in Kansas City Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so I'm definitely gonna be tuned in for that.
Yes.
And then man, the White Sox is playing pretty good baseball themselves.
Yes. And we're gonna get to them too. They're leading their division by 3 games. I'm gonna tell you, bro. The White Sox, I don't even understand it. I promise you, like all these guys that's on the team, I probably can name only a couple of guys off that team. I don't even understand how they even doing with a whole bunch of no-name guys on their squad, man. But they doing their thing, bro. And I'm liking that. I'm liking that they compete.
Yeah, I mean,
They got a lot of young guys on there. And they got some nice hitters, man. They bats. They can compete with anybody in the AL for sure.
Yeah.
The White Sox problem is they just don't have the pitching and the bullpen. But
they got the pitching. And the experience. But
they have some like Mike said, they have some good little young hitters, bro. They got some good little everyday position players, bro. That have growing, and all of them are having some solid seasons up to this point, and it's able to them to like basically to me like overachieve, arrive like a year early.
Yes,
yeah,
absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get back. Let's get back to the Cubs for a second, because I wanna know, Mike, do you think this can actually translate to the playoffs? Because we've seen what the Dodgers did at the trade deadline. Tariq Skubal. If you look at their pitching rotation, that's an all-star pitching rotation. They got an all-star lineup. Everybody's picking them to win the ship. They already back-to-back, but I would say they probably should have lost last year to the Blue Jays.
They should have.
They got away with that one. But you look at this stacked lineup, bro. Can the Cubs actually translate this regular season to the playoffs?
Yeah, of course they can. Yeah, baseball is one of those tricky sports where, you know, you want to start playing your best ball right now. You know, so after the All-Star break, you made the moves and you want to show what you can do. And they gave the top team the business. Now, will they see them again? Probably so. So, they'll have to, do it again. But right now you want to position yourself, to have those games. And baseball, you don't have to be home or away. I mean, it'd be good for your fans, but you just got to make the tournament. And then if you got a good pitching staff, I don't care where we play. We can play in Japan.
Right.
So yeah, you got to get those pitchers together. Like I said, that defense that goes a long way. The ground balls that normally sneak by most shortstops or third basemen. The Cubs is cleaning that stuff up.
For sure. Yeah, we got some defense for sure. And Vic, I'm pretty sure you believe it could translate as well.
Yeah, I absolutely do, bro. But I'm not ready to just say that they could beat the Dodgers. Like, did we sweep them? Yeah, but we didn't see Yamamoto. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? We didn't see Yamamoto. We didn't see Ohtani as a pitcher. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, you take that with a grain of salt. But, I mean, I like our lineup against any lineup in baseball. I like our defense against anybody's in baseball. And I like the bullpens against anybody's in baseball. And that's where the Cubs get their bread and butter. Timely hitting, great defense, and a lockdown bullpen, and that's their keys to success. And I think when you have that going into the postseason, you can compete with anybody. I mean, no team is gonna have, now that they got Tarek Skubal, no team is gonna have the pitching depth that the Dodgers have. Not even the Brewers. Not even the
Yes.
Brewers, as good as they are. Nobody is, but last year showed us that anybody can beat, and then the Cubs just showed us that a guy like Tariq Skubal, you can hit him if you come and you play he ain't on his A game and you on your A game, you swinging at the right stuff, you can beat him. Like I say, bro, it's right now I'm looking at baseball. Nobody's running away with nothing, bro. It's like it is up for grabs. Like there are 5 legitimate teams that can win the World Series this year.
Hey, you said we didn't see Ohtani and we didn't see Yamamoto, but if you look at that pitcher lineup, who's going to be in the series? Who's going to be your top starters out of that?
It's either I'm looking at how they're going to do. It's going to be Yamamoto or Skubal going to start game 1, and whoever don't start game 1 going to start game 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then where you go from there? You go. I mean, I know they got Blake Snell.
They got Snell. Probably Snell, since they haven't really came out and said whether Ohtani gonna pitch again or not. You know what I'm saying? They keep saying like he's just batting right now. They say he ain't pitching. He has some kind of little setback, but they not saying whether he gonna pitch or not. I'm thinking once they get to the postseason, they probably do throw him back out there. I think they just resting his arm for now or something. So if that's the case, which I believe is possible, it'll probably go Yamamoto, Skubal in some kind of order between 1 and 2. Yeah. Snell 3, and then between Ohtani and whoever else, because you're only going 4 deep. Like your 5th starter, you don't use him. He goes to the bullpen in the playoffs.
Yeah, and I know they take Glasnow coming back, and I think they got one more starter.
Glasnow's on the rehab right now. Yeah, he's on the rehab right now. Yeah,
they stack, bro. But yeah, like you say,
yeah, they're stacked. Like it doesn't matter. Like Glasnow can start game 1 if he's healthy. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. They stack, but. Once again, they were stacked last year, and the Blue Jays should have beat them.
If you the Cubs, what pitching are you going out with what we got? Because we decimated, but we got a few guys that
I mean, how they doing it right now? I'm telling you, for the Cubs, who gonna get the ball game 1 will be probably Boyd.
Yep, that's what I was thinking. He's 7-1, left-handed.
Yeah. And then now it depends on what we see from Grouchman and the other pitcher. I think his name is Boyle.
Yeah.
If those two are going to rotation, depending on what they get between one of them two. If they come out and they're pitching like they capable of, to switch it up, you would go with one of them right-handed pitchers second, and then you would probably go with Shota as your third.
Okay.
And then it'll be a battle between Cabrera and Javier Assad and all those guys for the fourth spot, which is a good problem to have.
And I think I trust our offense more than our pitching right now. Like our offense up and down the order. Like when somebody is off, the other person is on. And Pete right, PCA, hey man, I come on MVP. I want to see an MVP.
Hey bro, as far as position players, and I'm gonna call me a homer. I don't think anybody's better. No position player in the American League or the National League better than him. When you add every aspect of the game, I think he's the best player. I think right now he's the best position player in baseball.
I agree.
I ain't scared to say it.
I would agree. And Shohei ain't been pitching, so you can take that out. Like if you want to add that to it, like he ain't been pitching lately. So if it's just Shohei versus PCA, I'm taking PCA right now. I'm taking PCA.
He's much better.
Mike, I know we sounding like homers right now, but what how you got the MVP race going right now?
Oh yeah, man. My man doing his thing out there, man, with the Cubs, man. So I ain't really knocking it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Ohtani, he hasn't been pitching though, so but I mean, if y'all want to be homers, I mean, I know he been injured though, but my boy came back last night and went 3 for 4 on Bobby Witt. He went 3 for 3 at first. He got the crowd hyped up. So that's good to see him back. Yeah, that's good to see him back. But yeah. PCA, he on fire right now.
Man, when your man Bobby Witt healthy, he a dog, man. Ain't no question about that. Yeah, ain't no question about that. Lil Bob. That's what we call him, Lil Bob. His dad was a solid player too, boy.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Hey, let's get to some.
That's gonna be exciting. That's gonna be exciting to see y'all in KC this weekend.
And I'm glad, and that make it better for me as a fan to watch because Witt back, and I get to see him too. When the guys in baseball, I like to see. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was liked about this. I'm glad Ohtani even hit, and he was healthy to play in this series for the Cubs. I didn't want no excuses. I want no excuses.
And I hope we get both sides of town in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? I hope.
Oh, dude, that'll be sweet.
White Sox can hold on.
Oh man, that'll be crazy.
That'll
definitely be dope.
Especially, bro, that time of year, the Bears supposed to be one of the better teams in the year, boy. Chicago will be off the chain in October, boy. Oh my goodness! And the Bulls may be better than people think too. Like man, the fall and the winter may be pretty good around here, bro.
Already. Let's get to some football. NFL is back Thursday. Hall of Fame game. Panthers versus Cardinals. I know it's preseason, but it's gonna be our first NFL action.
I'll be watching
in months.
I don't even care. I'll be watching.
Mike, Hall of Fame game. You tuning in? How you feeling about your Chiefs as well?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely tuning in. You know, just to see him out there. You know, it's gonna be a lot of young guys. You know what I'm saying? Just to see the Hall of Fame. Got a nice class going in this year. So yeah, you know, football's back. You know what I'm saying? Just to see them guys out there. You know, competing. You know, especially them young guys. I think Carolina's gonna have a nice. I think they'll have a nice defense, a nice team well around. And y'all played in week 1, so that's gonna be an exciting game.
Yeah, it's gonna be a challenge for the Bears too. Like
Cardinals might be the number 1 team in the league next year. I don't really see them. If you pull their schedule up, you know, off air, and you see that schedule out, it is brutal. Oh my goodness!
Yeah, they got a chance.
I know it's any given Sunday.
They might be the next team to go win
Sunday, and I know all this and that. Yeah, but I can't see them winning no more than 2 games, bro. I can't.
I looked at their schedule.
Say 2 games,
man. Hey, bro, they not favored in. If you look at their schedule right now on paper, they not favored in any games. They're not the favorite in any games. They are the underdog in all 17 games right now. I don't see them win no more than 1 game, bro. And that's just gonna be a fluke. I'm serious. They may go winners. Like, bro, their roster is bad. Their roster is bad, bro.
I just hope that fluke game don't be against the Chiefs.
I'm glad we don't got them this year because I went to the game a couple years ago and they beat us. Sorry, Eberflus. We had Sorry Eberflus as the coach, so they beat us the other year. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Hey, Mike, where they playing at? KC or Arizona?
Oh, they'll be at Arrowhead.
Oh, okay. Y'all ain't got nothing to worry about, man. Y'all ain't got nothing to worry about.
I know. I'm just.
But I get what he's saying though, man. Like. That's gonna be the game they really get up for when you look at their schedule. That's gonna be the game they really get up for. You know what I mean? Yeah, they go.
You got 3 teams in their division that are Super Bowl favorites, and that's crazy. Seattle, Frisco, and the Rams. Like
yes.
So that's almost like 6 losses right there. Then they play the AFC. They play the AFC West.
Yes.
So that's another 4 losses. Well, they might beat the Raiders.
That is the game that I think. That's the game I think they're gonna win.
That's the one game
they get the Raiders in Arizona. They get the Raiders in Arizona. Yeah.
Okay, this in Arizona. Okay.
Yeah.
They might do something.
Yeah, that might be the only win of the year.
In 2 games.
I'm definitely optimistic about my guys. You know what I'm saying?
I don't see them winning more than 1 game, man. I don't.
Nah.
They are mad. Bro, that roster is, oh my god, man. Get out of here, man. Tua, stop, man. Come on. Beat it, man. Jeremiah, they best player probably about mid-season gonna be a rookie, Jeremiah Love. And that's about it.
Well, he might be traded.
Josh Sweat gonna be out of there by the trade deadline. They got no need to even keep him when they ain't compete. He gonna be out of there by the trade deadline.
I got you. Hey, Mike, you talk about your Chiefs for a minute, man. They got Kenneth Walker, Mahomes coming back, ACL. How you feeling about the Chiefs?
Man, you know, y'all can contest to this, man. You know, I know the Chiefs been winning and they've been winning Super Bowl stuff like that, but man, it's still a reset, dog. Coming from Kansas City every year, it's Chiefs football. It's not too much going on in Kansas City, dog. You know what I'm saying? So when the Chiefs come back around, dog, that's it. So as whatever happened last year, it's over with. You want to build off of it, obviously. But it's a new day, dog. We taking the stairs, man. Most people taking the elevators. Hey, man, we taking the stairs, man. We back grinding. You know what I'm saying? I've been watching they 101s. I've been watching, you know what I'm saying, all the little interviews. I don't really too much. I watch the interviews, but I don't feed too much into it because it's the same story every year. They're not going to give you too much. You just got to wait till they get out there on the field, and then you'll see the finished product. You know, a lot of people are, you know, kind of up Chiefs, you know what I'm saying? I see Stephen A. been kind of on them here the last couple episodes with him. He's kind of, you know, on their side. But, you know, when you see them lose and They didn't make the playoffs. Pat Mahomes got hurt. So, you kind of optimistic, what I'm saying, as an outside fan.
Yeah.
But, me being from the town, baby, hey, let's go back to work.
I mean, as me, a non-Chief fan, but I always been a guy that liked Andy Reid ever since his Philadelphia days. I always thought that he was one of the better coaches in the league. Like, I just don't see his team staying down long, you know what I'm saying, with the type of coach he is and the type of coach that he have on his staff. You understand what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I just don't see an Andy Reid-led team, first off, staying down that long. Secondly, even coming off injury, I get it. Pat Mahomes didn't hurt his arm. So I'm saying, you get what I'm saying? He didn't hurt no arm. He didn't have the Tommy John surgery, nothing like that. So guess what? He can rehab that leg. They shored up that offensive line. He can be back being Pat Mahomes. They gonna get that running game back going, which they always had. And that was the problem. People didn't really pay attention to the Chiefs last year. They couldn't really get the running game going last year. And that was Mahomes getting credit to that. But you look at all this good offense, and when they were winning the championships, Pacheco and these guys, Kareem Hunt, they always had a good running attack to complement Mahomes. That was not the case last year. And then they had injuries on defense. Like, a healthy Chiefs team is still one of the top 3 teams in the AFC, and that's what I expect to see this year. That's just me as an Andy Reid fan and a Mahomes and a guy who knows how good Patrick Mahomes is, like one of the best to ever do it. I just see a bounce back. I do. Now, I don't see it being easy because I do have much respect for what Sean Payton has done down there in Denver. And say what you want to about Jim Harbaugh, but since he's been back over there in LA, they've been winning.
They competing for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. And that's what I was going to touch on is the division. The division, those 3 teams right there is going to be a dogfight.
It is so crazy how the AFC West, the NFC North, and the NFC West are stacked from top to bottom outside of the Cardinals. Like, anybody can win the AFC West besides the Raiders.
Right.
Any team can win it. You got 3 teams that are the top 3 contenders to win the NFC championship in one dang on division. Like he already spoke his on. So crazy how all these divisions just loaded with these great coaches coming back to the league from college and building their rosters up. Boy, it's just an exciting time for the NFL. I can't wait, bro.
Absolutely.
Like every game could be a great game, even with the bum teams. Every game could be a great game.
Vic, I do want to ask you about, we had an injury. Kobe Bryant is going to be out for 8 to 10 weeks. We got the rookie we drafted. But that's a hole now. Brisker is gone. It's we got to figure out what we're gonna do at that safety position because that's a huge deal.
Oh, they did give you 8 to 10 weeks.
Yeah. 8 to 10 weeks. I mean, the good thing about it though is 4 of those weeks will be in August when we're not playing any games, and then you got the first 2 weeks we don't play a game until September 13th. I think it is that Sunday. That's 6 weeks right there. So he probably only gonna miss more like 2 or 3 games. If it's the 10 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Injuries happen, man. It's a part of the game, man. Next man up mentality. You signed Cam Lewis for a reason. He got experience at both safety position and at nickel. So he got to hold it down until he get back. I mean, I'm just confident in Dennis Allen that it's even with Brian being down, the secondary can't get no worse than it was last year. I saying, you know what I'm saying? Can't get no worse than it did last year. What I like about it, I hated that he got hurt, but at least we got Jalen Johnson healthy from the start of camp this year, and he looking good out there too. So that's a positive, But it sucks what happened to Kobe. But like I said, at least he don't have to have surgery, and he's not gonna miss too much of the season. And then by the time you get into that run around the beginning of November, around Thanksgiving, when you're trying to make that run, he'll be good and healthy, and that's when you'll see the best version of the Bears defense.
One thing that kept coming to my mind is usually when corners get older, they move to the safety position. And I'm looking at the corners that we got, and I wonder, is there any chance that any one of our corners, I guess maybe Tyreek Stevenson, is there any way possible that he might slide over to the safety position and help out? Because, we got a rookie back there, bro. We need some help with that Kobe Bryant injury, and corners do be moving around the safety sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
They do, but I don't think it'll be either one of those two. Maybe Terrell Smith, and I'm saying maybe. Yeah. So, but not Jalen or Tyreek. Maybe Terrell Smith. I don't know. Just depending on how DA coach him, because he always say he like for his guys to be interchangeable. So we really gonna see what the secondary look like too when they finally get Kyler Gordon out there on the field. And then what I'm saying, because the guys they also have playing at nickel now can play safety too. So it's gonna hurt us, but there's ways to where it is we can, you know what I'm saying, they can limit the damage. You know what I'm saying?
I know Mike got to get up here out of here in a minute, but I'm going to get your opinion real quick. KD compares his Warriors to the 76ers. It's been a little back and forth, man. I think it's a crazy take, but I also think he be trolling sometimes, and I don't think he probably don't even care. He just throwing stuff out there and see what people gonna say, then comment back. You got any opinions about him comparing his Warriors team to this now LeBron 76ers team?
Nah, I ain't really got nothing on it. I mean, we ain't even seen the 76ers yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean,
That's what I was about to
LeBron's
say.
coming with
Like,
his style. He's coming over there. Brown's coming over. I mean, they are bringing a little bit of championship swag over there. Did they get Holiday too?
No, they got KCP and Anthony Simons.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, but
off the bench. They deep, man. They deep too.
Okay, no. They definitely deep. So, I mean, health is gonna be, health is wealth is gonna be with the 76ers like it is almost every year. So it ain't nothing really gonna change this year with them. That's really much all I got on that. But they gonna be fun to watch, man. I definitely want to try to get out to Philly, man, to catch a game. I've been wanting to go out there for the last few years just to go to Philly itself. But now, to go see LeBron and see that team, that I think that'll be fun. But to compare them to them, I don't know, man. The Warriors were, man. I don't know, man. The Warriors were something else.
yeah, bro. And at that time,
especially the KD Warriors, they were something else, man.
It was ugly, man. If KD didn't get hurt, man, I'm not taking nothing away from Toronto because Toronto actually played a great series. But man, if he didn't get hurt going into the finals, oh my goodness, they might have won three. They might have won 3 in a row and 4 in a row.
Yeah.
But you know the thing that Kevin Durant does, and this is why I don't even take him serious. He throws stuff out there without really giving context, and it's easy for these media personalities to critique it because they can go and deep dive into everything. And so you look at this Warriors team, all of it was in their 20s, in that prime. Like this 76ers team is 41-year-old LeBron. Hobbled, injury-prone Embiid. The Warriors.
Embiid about what? 35 himself.
He in his 30s. Yeah, he in his 30s. He in his 30s.
33 so something, maybe not 35. And then
when you look at that.
Yeah, that's my thing. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
I was just saying when you think about that, it's not even a fair comparison. All of them was in their 20s in their prime. And the Warriors was 73-9, just losing, to LeBron in the finals. And so it's not even a comparable thing. But I don't even take Kevin Durant serious.
Yeah, I take those Warriors over. I take those Warriors over.
They got lucky when they ejected my boy out of Game 5.
Facts.
Yeah.
6. Game 6. No, ejected him out of Game 5, and then he missed Game 6. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but man, this Philadelphia team, if Joel Embiid go down, they giving up 120 a night. They finna have to outscore teams. Bron can't stop a nosebleed at his age. I'm keeping it a buck right now.
Yeah.
My man named the little guard. He can score like a mug, but I've seen the weakest. I've seen the weakest guards bust his butt. You know what I'm saying? I'm keeping it a buck. Like he don't even put the effort in on defense. I see it with Maxey. Jaylen Brown gonna give you both ways. VJ Erskine gonna give you both ways, but they can't do it alone. Like if they lose Joel Embiid for a period of time, it's gonna show up with how they defend, and it's not gonna look good. So comparing them to the Warriors, KD just doing something for some clickbait, man.
Yes,
that's all he's doing. He's looking for some clickbait because there's no comparison, man. The Warriors are run rings around the 76ers, bro.
And then, he like to go back with people on social media. So like a guy who will respond, and he responding back. But he also might have a little point with this. So if you look at this post, he says, I get most of y'all are LeBron fanatics, and whenever I speak on the basketball, triggers you because you believe I stole 2 chips from LeBron, and that would even make his GOAT case even better. But most of y'all won't pay attention to what I say. Just respond emotionally. I think it might be a little validity to that because if he take 2 rings from LeBron, it's not even automatic that LeBron win those 2 rings. But if you want to make that argument, then the Brown fans are gonna hate that. They are gonna hate that.
Man,
They are gonna hate that.
I hate the fact that you hooked up with Bosh and Wade, man, and you still couldn't win more than 2 championships. You lost 2 with this All-Star squad. Hate on that. That's what you hate on. You know? That's what you hate on. Don't worry about them losing to the Warriors. The Warriors were stacked. They were supposed to lose to the Warriors. I'm just keeping it a buck. The Warriors had the deeper roster, and as far as teams were better. They were better than the Cavs for the most part. When they had KD, they were better than the Cavs. Period.
Yeah, he
Then they got Iguodala at his
yes.
at his top. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
they got him at his top.
And then they also got a healthy version of Sean Livingston coming off the bench. After all those years, he battled all those injuries. He finally got healthy as a key component off that bench. Like, man, the Sixers. I like Anthony Simons and those other guys, but I mean, are they gonna really be difference makers against a team like the Warriors back then? No.
Yeah, hey, KD tripping, but I just think, hey, it's the off season. He ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, I get it.
Yeah. So
hey, I gotta cut out, baby.
Go ahead, bro. Do you
All right, Mike,
appreciate you coming
bro.
on?
Thank you.
Good to see you, Mike.
All right, love.
Yes, sir.
Love, man. I'll holler at you.
Yes,
All
sir.
Peace.
So KD's tripping, and I'm not paying no attention to it. Other than that, hey, I do got a day in the life of Al, man.
Okay.
And I know you're gonna like this because you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay.
I've been watching the original Incredible Hulk with Lou Ferrigno. Bro, it's on TV right now.
Yes.
Bro, I've been watching this, and bro, I had the time of my life. And because, you know, this is when the technology wasn't as fancy as it is now.
Not at all, man.
Why was he fighting a bear in a pond and he threw the bear across the pond? I was just rolling,
yes.
bro.
Yes.
He just threw a bear. Bro.
Yeah, bro. It was wild,
the
bro.
original Incredible Hulk was amazing, bro.
Yes, bro.
I've been watching it.
Bro, it's so crazy when you just look at, bro, like you said, bro, like the special effects, how far we've come nowadays, bro. Like, I just saw Spider-Man Brand New Day. It's so crazy that you have the day in the life and you said that you saw the old Hulk. I saw how this AI morphed the Hulk until like he was 8 feet tall, bro, and like 600 pounds in this movie. You got to check it out. That's all I'm gonna tell you, bro. Like the Incredible Hulk looked like super big in this movie. You know what I'm saying? So when you go back and you look at with Bill Bixby and Lou Ferrigno, it's like, man, that was kind of like crazy, bro. Yeah.
Right. Oh, is Casey back? You back?
Yeah, I'm back, man. The Zoom call. The other Zoom call got canceled, so I said, "Hey, well, let me jump back on then."
Yeah, jump over. Look, so,
go ahead, tell them what you're talking about, Al.
My day in the life of Al is I've been watching the original Incredible Hulk with Lou Ferrigno.
And Bill
oh man, hey, dog, that was my show, baby.
Yes,
I got it on in the background right now. I've been watching just episodes.
Man, I couldn't stand that dude, Mr. Kincaid. Man, I couldn't stand that dude, man.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, man.
Hey, Mike. I was telling Vic, bro. I watched the episode, bro, where
when he fought the bear.
He fought the bear in the pond, bro, and he threw the bear across the pond, and I just chuckled. If you could have seen the bear, yeah, go ahead.
No, man, it looks so crazy now when you look at it now, but back then you was like, whoa.
Yeah, facts. Cause at that time, those special effects was really like, oh my goodness, Blue. Yo, he turned green. Yo, bro, he turned to a whole nother person. Like, bro, it was crazy.
Hey, now when you look at it, he just had on green makeup.
That's it.
Yeah,
I even read online where they said he had to dip in some like certain kind of paint for like an hour to do that every time for every show. They had to sit Lou Ferrigno in like some green kind of dye or something for like a whole hour for it to take.
And look,
that boy probably turned into a mutant by now, for real.
hey, you can tell how technology came because back the original Incredible, they had to use 2 people. They ain't gotta do that no more.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Not at all.
The Hulk is, you know, he can change. They can maneuver some stuff, and man, it's crazy, bro. But
have y'all checked out the new Spider-Man yet?
Yeah, I was just talking about that. I saw it yesterday. I just saw it yesterday.
Okay. Yeah,
I was telling him how big the Hulk is on there. I'm like, man, it's so crazy how better the special effects are. Because they got the Hulk like 8 feet tall and like 500 pounds, and it's all muscle.
I think
gotta
he's
go
bigger
check
than
it out.
that.
Yeah, I gotta go check it out. So I'm gonna go check that out.
And then I like the old TV show, bro. Why? Because guess what? I'll be honest. On there, the Hulk never lost. Man, these Marvel movies lately, man, everybody been putting the paws on the Hulk. Thanos duped him up. Thor beat him in Ragnarok, and they had to cheat for him. Peter Parker smashed him in this movie. Like it's just crazy, man. You just got to check it out, bro.
Yeah, man. The Hulk taking too many L's, dog. He got to
He's
get
taking
back
too
on.
many L's for me, bro. Straight up, he's taking too many L's for me, man.
Hey, I want to throw out there earlier too about the Dodgers. A lot of people was talking about, how they just built a super team. I said they're not doing nothing else that the Yankees been doing for the past 30 years.
That's facts. But
that
doesn't
translate. That doesn't always translate into championships either.
It doesn't.
Everybody else on the outside might be hoopla, but real baseball players, they are accepting that challenge. Like they want to play them. Like they got the target on their back. Now they have won back to back, so they're a solid team. Now they got the pitching. That's gonna be ugly. But to me, Scooble took a step back from last year. He was
he's not the same dominant guy. He's still good. Yeah.
Nah.
He's not the same guy.
I think mentally he kind of checked out a little bit because people was getting on him and he wasn't getting the certain calls. He wasn't getting the spin on like he was. Now he's still an effective pitcher. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to say that.
Yeah.
But he can't be had like he was Tuesday night.
Yes, definitely can. He can be beat.
Hey, I would say the difference between the Dodgers and the Yankees, and I hated the Yankees when they was doing what they was doing too. But at least I feel like they was paying the money to get the players. Bro, Dodgers deferring money, putting money over here. We ain't gonna pay you this money until next year. Defer this, like, bro. And
it's different money now than it was back then.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like New York, okay, we're gonna pay for our championships. It is what it is. But at least we're gonna pay real money. I feel like Dodgers playing with monopoly money or something, bro. Like, no, bro, and they talk about any team could have done it. No, any team could not have done it. The Tampa Bay Rays could not have done what the Dodgers have done. Like, yo,
no knock at Fam's team. The Royals can't spend money like that. They can't.
Yeah.
The Pittsburgh
Pirates
about to lose. Hey, bro, yes. Before his career is over with, Paul Skeens will be in another uniform, just like Barry Bonds, just like Bobby Bonilla.
He might be with the Yankees next year.
Yeah. Pittsburgh can't pay anybody. They bring these guys up. They good. They better hope they hit lightning and go on a playoff run or something. But if they don't, long term, none of their paths that they develop once they get to the major league, they can keep them, and that sucks.
Hey, even the Marlins couldn't do it. The Marlins had some players like Miguel Cabrera and his.
And I don't even understand how Miami, Florida is a small market, bro. Like how? Yeah. That's a hot spot for tourism. Like it should be popping. I mean, it's a great Latin. That's
actually a pipeline
and the way Latin people,
Puerto Rico and all those Caribbean guys.
Cuba.
I don't understand why they not spending the money.
I don't understand why the Marlins aren't able to spend the money, bro. Now I don't. They just cheap.
But you know,
man, I just said that exactly what you said, Big, to my cousin the other day. I said, man, the Royals, what I'm saying, they'll come along, have some young talent, and they strike lightning in the bottle. You know what I'm saying? That 15-year, 14. We assembled a nice team.
Yeah, 15, you win the World Series
next year and won it.
Yeah.
Right, you know what I'm saying? But then after that, they ain't spent no money, man. They get good development players.
After that 1 year, like you said, they let Ben Zobrist walk to the Cubs when he was the MVP of the World Series. They couldn't even re-sign him.
And I was surprised. I didn't even know that, Ben Zobrist was available that year when we got him at the trade deadline. Because that was one of my favorite players to watch out there, on the age. You know what I'm saying? Like he was a switch hitter. You could put him anywhere on the field.
Underrated. Yeah.
So I was like, damn,
could play almost every infield position except shortstop, and he could play all the outfield positions.
And then when he went to the Cubs the next year, it was just like, man, you can just put that guy anywhere. He's gonna make
anywhere in the lineup. He gonna produce.
Yep.
So, but I just feel like anybody can be had. I mean, the Dodgers not gonna be an easy out by far. They're not gonna be easy, but they can be had.
Yeah, I'm with you, Mike. They not the Dodgers are. I don't like them, but they not doing anything that the Yankees ain't do. And people don't really realize there were times that the Boston Red Sox were spending a lot of money just like the Yankees to try to catch up with them too. They ain't doing nothing
Oh,
that those
and
other.
those guys are hot right now. The
They
Yes,
Red
hot. Yeah,
Sox.
they
yes,
hot. They
yeah,
hot.
yeah,
They hot.
yeah,
They hot.
yeah.
I'm
Man,
excited
hey,
about
yeah, I'm
baseball,
excited.
bro.
Yeah,
I'm
they
excited.
are.
Yeah,
Hey, the Boston Red Sox are 25-4 since the All-Star break. That's more than hot. That's
yeah,
caliente.
yeah. They just swept the Dodgers.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yes.
I can't wait
Uh,
for the playoffs to
Man,
start.
baseball got a good product, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the NBA is somehow need to take a page out of their book. I know it's a different game, but
Yeah.
man, they got a good product. Their All-Star game is always nice. The home run derby sets the tone for the whole week. You
Yep.
know, and they do that on a Monday.
And you
They
get
do that on a
superstars to
Monday.
compete in it. You get
Yep.
superstars
Yeah.
to compete in the home run derby. Unlike these
Yes,
guys like
sir.
LeBron who say he gonna get in a dunk contest and then he never do. You know what I'm saying? Gassing us up. Go, yeah, bro. Yeah, they need to take a page. And NBA definitely could learn something from baseball.
I cannot
Oh
wait
my
for the
goodness.
playoffs to start.
Yes.
I'm excited. I'm excited. We got about what, another
Yeah,
month?
October gonna be real nice, baby. We got football gonna be back. We got the fall classic year,
Yeah,
you know,
man.
playoffs, basketball starting up. Hell, even hockey
Yeah.
gonna be kicking off.
Yeah, Patrick
Yep.
Kane back in Chicago. Yes.
Back in
Yep.
Chicago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah, yeah.
It's gonna be a good fall season. We about to get ready to get up out of here. It ain't gonna be too long. I do got a scripture today. It's actually the scripture today in the Bible today, but it's a couple another part that I want to focus on too. Luke 16:10. It says, "Whoever is faithful in very little is also faithful in much, and whoever is unrighteous in very little is also unrighteous in much." And then at the bottom, I want to focus on the 12. It said, "If you have not been faithful with what belongs to someone else, who will give you what is your own?" And I know, y'all got kids, so I could just imagine if you got a kid that's taking care of their stuff, you're gonna be like, oh, they take care of this. I get them something more. And I think this is, if y'all do that with y'all kids, imagine how God would do it with us when we take care of something He's given us in our possession. And then at the bottom it says, if you have not been faithful with what belongs to someone else, who will give you what is your own? And I remember hearing talking about, like, if you are part of something, somebody else's, and you work diligent and you do a great job, that's when you can transform and get your own, because God be like, okay, you was faithful in that season working for somebody else. If you desire to have your own, I believe He's going to do it for you because you was faithful with helping somebody else. So this is all in Scripture, man. And so this Scripture always hit me because it makes me focus on different aspects. Okay, am I being faithful and diligent in some of the things that I've been tasked to do? And then if I'm a part of somebody else's stuff, am I working the way I'm supposed to work for somebody else? And so those two, 16:10 and 12, those scriptures always stuck out to me when it comes to doing something yourself and then doing something for somebody else. So that's the scripture today, Luke 16:10 through 12. If you're working for somebody else, it's another scripture that says you're not just working for them, you work for as to the Lord, like you're working for the Lord. So even if you don't like the person, you might not like the person, but if you do your job as you're working for God, He's going to honor that. So
that's always your job. That's your purpose here. That was your purpose of being put on earth. It's to work for God. Period.
Work for God.
That's what you're here for. That's what you're here for. That's what He gave you. That's what He gave you life for. To work for Him.
That is facts. So that's the scripture today. Go check it out. And Mike, good to have you back, brother. Football season.
Oh, yeah, glad to be back, baby. Let's go.
Real quick, bro. Hey, whatever happened? What happened with my brother, man? I see that he passed away, and you and I had talked about it, man. It was so suddenly, and I didn't get to tell him he was right about the finals, and I was wrong.
Yeah, bro. Ralph, Mike, I don't know if you remember Ralph that been on the show plenty of times. He passed away from an asthma attack, man. And
Are you serious? The guy that was living in Florida, right?
No, not in Florida.
No, you thinking about Armando. I think that's his name, ain't it?
Fernando.
Fernando,
Not Fernando.
No. Ralph. You know Ralph?
Ralph. He a Bears fan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He
Oh
had just
man,
made a
sorry to
prediction
hear
about the
that,
finals.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, just we were all on the show. He had made it. He picked New York. We all had the Spurs, and he was right again. I couldn't wait to tell him, like, get him on the show.
He texted me. He texted me and let me know. I think that was the last text that I got from him was about the finals.
Man, that's my
bro. That was crazy when Ralph told me that. I mean, when Al told me that, bro, that was crazy.
Oh man.
Yeah, that was
man. That's why we gotta cherish every moment we have with each other, man. You just never know, bro.
You never know.
To your point, I want to let y'all know I appreciate y'all brothers rolling with me, man, and how y'all be rocking with me, how y'all show up. I appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
I didn't get a chance to really tell him,
Right.
You know how much I appreciate him coming, having fun with us, doing the show. But
yeah, man, he knows. We all know.
It definitely made me focus in more to try to think like, yo, tell people while they're here.
Give some flowers. Absolutely.
Yeah, man.
Man, bro,
brothers, man.
Thank you for having a platform, man, to where it is people like myself, Mike, and you know what I'm saying, Brian, all the guys you had on the show, where you give us a chance, man, to put it out there to people know who we are and how knowledgeable we are when it comes to certain things in sports. Like, you give us a platform. Other than that, though, we just live on Facebook or we see each other, you know what I'm saying, talk to the same people. This gives us a chance to get to a broader audience, man. I want to say thank you. I appreciate it, man. Like, I've met so many, like, there was so many people at work that I didn't know, and once you put me on this show, I met so many different people at work. Like, man, I saw you on Al's show. We chop it up next to you. Know, now we know each other. We basically homies. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And it hurts because this is the second guy that was on the show regularly that passed away. I don't know if you remember Vic, James Moore.
I remember James.
Moore. Yeah. He passed away, got murdered, and
you did tell me about that. You told me about that. Yeah, man. You told me about that.
So, bro, it's hard. It's hard to know that, like, some of the guys you had on this show done passed away, but we all got a day. We all got a day. We just
we
know.
do.
We had a good man. We had a good session that day with old Ralph, man.
Yes.
Yeah,
bro.
Hey, matter of fact, and I know you was on the show, Mike, when we made the Super Bowl predictions, and he was the only one. Who he picked? New England? Did he pick New England? I think he was the only one to pick New England.
We had to go back and watch.
We all picked Seattle, and he picked New England. And I told him,
that's the one he lost. Yeah, that's the one he lost.
Yeah,
but then
that's what I said. He was wrong about.
Yeah. That's the one he was wrong about. And so he made back up for it on the fight. He said, I know I was wrong about that one on the last show. He said, I know I was wrong about that one. But I'm telling you, I'm going to be right about this one. You know how his voice was. You know I'm going to be right about this one. I'm telling you now. This is how it's going to be.
That's what he did. That's what's up. Man. Rest in peace, Ralph, man.
Rest in peace, Ralph, man. Good guy. One of the good guys gone too soon, man.
For sure.
Hey, man. Man. Next week, man. You have to. We have to do a prediction show. Hey,
we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it right before the season starts. We're gonna gather all the information.
Okay.
We're gonna do it right before the season starts. But we are going to be looking at these preseason games because we're gonna see some backups and what we might see the starters a little bit, but we are going to consistently be looking at these preseason games, and
definitely
right before
because especially with my Bears, there's still battles. I want to see what the offensive line going to look like as a finished product to start the season. Who going to be the left tackle? Who going to be the center? I think they're leaning towards the veteran at the center to start, but I think it's going to be the same. Yeah, but I think it's going to be the same situation with Trapio. About the middle of the season, he showed the coaching staff he's learned the playbook, and you know what I'm saying. And eventually, I think that kid going to take the center spot, and we go from there.
Hey, I see Darnell Wright got that paper, baby.
Man, got that big money.
Yes, sir. Hey, he deserved it, boy. They was showing some clips, boy. He was mowing.
Hey, bro. Hey, he's a dog. He said, Ben Johnson called him into the office his second day there and told him, like, bro, you are going to be a big part of this offense. He said he went to work right after that. He tuned everything out. He said, I'm going to be the best tackle in football.
Hey, when did y'all, what round did he go in? Was he second
First
round?
round.
First
Yeah,
round.
First round.
Top 10 pick.
Right behind Jalen Carter.
We had the number 9 pick. We dropped down to 10.
Right. That's right.
Everybody was mad because we didn't take Jalen Carter, including myself at first. Even though I knew Darnell Wright was a good player, I did want Jalen Carter. I'm not about to come on here and lie and say I didn't.
I did too.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't about to sit here and lie like that.
And he got that bag too, though.
Yes.
He got that bag too.
Yeah, he just got
guess
paid
what?
too. Yeah.
Both guys have turned into all pros. So it's a win-win for both teams. And the Bears got an extra draft pick, which they used to get Kyle Monangai later on.
Turned out pretty well.
Yeah.
Pretty well.
And then y'all beat the Eagles that year too.
Yes,
Put up about 200 rushing yards on them.
Yes.
So that's cool.
Yes. So we won. All right, fellas, man. We catch y'all next week. We out.
Peace.
All right,
We
peace.
lock and load, Allen Pants. It's the Allen Pants Show.